so Tammy and Waka Flocka. I thought that it was kind of cute that he popped up on her and performed at the club that she and the girls were at. And I also think it was cute that he did the whole, like, room rental and, you know, basically like an EP listening party for their friends. That was really thoughtful and it was really sweet. And what he did for Jessica Dime, like, he was really trying to, you know, show and prove on this trip, which is damn right. You need to be doing that, nigga. Like, you fucked up big time because you kept doing the same shit to somebody who stayed loyal to you when she could have went out and did the same thing. So, Tammy, after some careful thought, I do understand why you're deciding to, you know, stick this out and, you know, sort of be a little bit more open with him and accept him back in with open arms. But I love that the arms may be open, but the fists are still clenched. So with that, she's like, come on, but I'm not going to fully embrace this yet because you got to work for what you want and you have to work off the damage that has been done to this relationship. Rashida and Kirk. First of all, I love how when he called himself surprising her in the same club that Waka surprised Tammy in, it was a huge fail. Did you really think that you were going to get the same reaction that Tammy gave Waka? And even that was a little bit of, we need to talk. Like, she wasn't really just jumping for joy like Jessica was for Sean, you know? So, what did you expect to happen, Kirk? Hell yeah, she got her shit and walked the fuck out. You in the doghouse right now, nigga. So, no. You still on my shit list. So, no. I'm not happy to see you. Nigga. And moving into the next scene where she was like, okay, I want to enjoy myself, but since he's here, we might as well talk. Nothing has really changed. She just updated him on the shit that's been going on in her life concerning this whole situation. And then he was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and spend the 20 grand on the lawyer to do the DNA test because I want it to be legit. Why you can't use the same DNA test that Rod slid across the counter to Jasmine? That looked mighty cheap to me. I mean, shit, we need to just get the job done. Talk to Stevie. He just got a DNA test done. Come on, like, what's up? You bullshitting for a reason. And just what I said I did not want to happen is happening. Y'all drug this whole thing out to the very last episode. Why? We could have solved this shit in the 4th or 5th episode and could have been on to reconciliation. So that way, when we all got to Jamaica, it could have been a happy ending for Kirk and Rashida as well. Oh, but no. Y'all want to just ride this motherfucking bull till the motherfucking horns fall off. Jocelyn and Stevie. Well, Stevie didn't really have much going on this. Well, he really wasn't on the episode at all. Hallelujah. And I stick by what I said about the two of them. They don't need to be on this show no more. Like, their spinoffs were cute, but they don't need to be on this show anymore. They really don't. Jocelyn is really doing, like, spotty appearances here and there, like, as well as Lovely Mimi. Like, I thought she was going to be in the show a little bit more. But whatever. Come see, come stop. But as far as she goes in this episode, she meets up with Lovely Mimi. And things start off strange, but positive. And then Mimi brings up Tommy. And I gotta say Lovely Mimi because the fact that there are two Mimis on this show is confusing as fuck. Lovely Mimi brings up Tommy and it's like, okay, well, will there ever be any reconciliation with her? Freeze frame. Lovely Mimi, haven't you learned, if nothing else by now, that that's one subject you need not bring up ever again? Ever! Don't bring up Tommy or Jocelyn's name, not only to each other. Don't bring it up at all. Just forget that that situation even exists. Forget that they even know each other. Because you gonna get slapped, ho. I mean, it's funny, but it's no longer funny that Jocelyn can't even. I can get that you can't enunciate because your accent is strong as fuck, but you can't even say the complete word. It's don't get slapped. Slapped. ED. But anyway, lovely Mimi, in trying to bring up a reconciliation between Tommy and Jocelyn, brings up the restraining order because Jocelyn was like, well, she could have came to the women's empowerment video. And lovely Mimi was like, no, because don't you have a restraining order against her? At which point Jocelyn goes, what? I got a what? With who? I got a what? I think she did all of that so she could think up a response. Because when lovely Mimi like spilled it out and was like, you have a restraining order against Tommy. She was like, I wasn't even talking about that. So stay in your place. Lovely Mimi, I understand that you trying to, solidify and claim your spot here on Love and Hip Hop. But that would have been my cue to start walking. Because I don't want my children to see me slap this woman so hard that she drop her child. So the best thing for me to do before I get a restraining order is remove myself from the situation. We were having such a positive conversation. And because I said one thing that ruffled your feathers, you told me to stay in my place. And then your confessional. You not only called me a hoe, you said you was going to slap me. Something tells me that I'm onto something when I say that Stevie and Jocelyn don't belong on this show. Stevie may stick around, but I don't see Jocelyn sticking around much longer because she is literally not in the mood to make peace with anybody. Now that baby is here, exactly what I said would happen, happened. She went right back to the same bitch-ass Jocelyn that has no emotions and is ruthless. I really hope she get that job on the real. First of all, because she talking about it before her chicken has motherfucking hatched. And 2, bye already. Jasmine and Logan. Logan may be onto something. Because why in the fuck would a man that fucked you at least 5 years ago claim that he is the father of a child that's not even a year old? That's asinine. And I don't think that would give him enough leverage for Love and Hip Hop to even be interested in bringing him on to add to your storyline. And if all of that is true, Jasmine, why were you so moved by his presence? If he's always stalking you, why does this time mean something much more to you? Why is he even getting a rise out of you if it's not true? Something in the milk ain't clean. What I will say is, Rod did get my ass to thinking when he was like, this is a scheme that Tar set up to make the whole shit happen. Because he was like, Kirk and Rashida got a little scam going on. First, it was Jock, and now it's Logan with the same story. And I was like, I never thought of it that way. But don't try to distract me. Stay woke! Do not try to distract me from the matter at hand. We need to find out who the baby's father is. And if this nigga is saying he could be, and this bitch is affected by him saying that he could be, then maybe he could be. Treasure. Now, I usually skip over this gutter butt ass slut, but I got time. Treasure, you got exactly what you came for. When you Tootsie rolled your ass from Atlanta, when you Tootsie rolled your ass from Houston to Atlanta, then from Atlanta to Jamaica, with nothing on your breath but drama and gossip about shit that has nothing to do with you or anybody connected to you for that matter. You got what you came for. My only wish is that she wouldn't have gone for the hair. Because she thought the hair was really attached to your head, so it threw her off when she snatched your head and she stumbled a little bit. If she would have went right for the jugular, it would have been the perfect love story for me. The fact that it's a wig, that don't move me. Because wig or not, the shit was ugly. So, I don't care about your hair. You should have got your ass molly walked. She did what she could before the security jumped in. But you should have got your ass dusted. Because enough is enough. You already lost your internship once. Behind the same shit. Discussing somebody else's business. Then this man hires you back on. Brings you to a whole nother country. And you do it again? Who are you? Why are you here? And when do you leave? Because for the check that I know you getting, girl, you done made an ass out of yourself. I doubt that people will even want you for appearances. Like, perfect segue to Jock. I understand you were trying to get under Carly's skin. But Jock, why did you bring her? Why did you bring her? Knowing her track record with these girls. Bitch, I would have brought Kadia. Again. Wasn't Charlene alright? Oh, Charlene and Carly ain't got no beef. A random bitch would have got a rise out of Carly. But you was trying to add insult to injury. You was trying to create a wound and then put salt in it. I get it. Because you was hurt. Your ego was bruised. But I love how it backfired in your motherfucking face. Because that was the dumbest thing you could have ever done. Glad that by the end of the episode, we finally got an apology out of you. Even though the whole, you gonna get this dick tonight, was cute. What was even more cute was the fact that she never showed up. Carly growing some balls. It's clear that she wants to be with you, but she tired of your motherfucking games. And for somebody who's scratching on 40's door, I would be too. You know, so I really hope you guys work out. It seems like from the preview for next week's episode that Caesar is going to approach Carly. And they probably gonna break up, like Faith Evans and Stevie did on the last episode of Leave It to Stevie. So, I see that coming. But y'all need to really try to be together. And Jock, it would be really cute if you proposed to Carly. She deserved to be loved. Speaking of, what the fuck is... Oh, Mama D ain't good enough to go on a trip with y'all? Mama D can't go on a trip with y'all just because she a couple decades older than y'all? Not fair. Not fair. Y'all let Carly go. Shit. Jessica, Dime, and Sean. I am really, really happy for them, and I feel like this is going to be a good marriage. I really do. I honestly feel like Jessica did not know that he was coming, and she damn sure didn't know that he was going to propose. Even when he pulled out the ring case, she was like, yeah, that's your grandma. It was just, oh my God. And then just to know their history, and for me personally, what I know of Jessica Dime and what I know she's been through, she deserves this. And I wish her all the best. I wish Sean all the best. And it would be really exciting to see them have a spinoff. I don't know why I just said that, but it really would be exciting to see them have a spinoff. What we need to see next episode, what do we need to see next episode? Oh, back up. How can I talk about Jasmine and not highlight the fact that, bitch, you stripping? You are on a reality show being talked about on a daytime talk show connected to one of the hottest fashion icons in Atlanta. And you got a strip? Why are you with Rod? What is he doing? What the fuck is he doing? That you gotta go and strip to make money for your child. Okay. That was all this episode gave me, y'all. I think I got pissed off. We got a lot of shit to see unfold for next week. I want to see what's gonna happen between Logan and Rod. Let's give me results. Give me results. And that's pretty much it. I want to see shit unfold, but the Logan and Rod situation is what I really want to see. And there's some other key elements that I want to see unfold too. So yeah, we'll meet back here, same place, same time.